like literally about the last inning. We're just sitting here cracking the fuck up because you can't make this shit up. Oakland A's baseball is super exciting. There was a call, right? A blown call, in my opinion. The ball was either fair or foul. It hit right on the chalk line. You see chalk even come up.
But yet the umpires are...
They ruled
It ruled a foul ball.
It was ruled a foul ball.
They could have challenged it.
The A's didn't challenge it. 2 pitches later,
a home run.
Get a home run.
3-run homer.
Well, we'll take that. We'll take that. You know what
I mean, the A's are killing it right now in the regular season. It's just, if they make the playoffs, hopefully they can get over that hurdle that that's been going on for a good while.
They're playing awesome right now, and it's great. It's exciting, but you know what? Hey, just keep it up. Let's not jinx anything.
Yeah.
Knock on wood.
Can't win them all, but
we're bound to lose. We're bound to lose. What's the winning streak right now?
8 games. 8-game winning streak.
Okay, nice, beautiful. By the way, this is Ernie P over here at Perdido Ernie P. That's TT Tony. TT Tony over there.
I have a bunch of nicknames, but you know what? For right now, we can go with TT Tony.
We can go with TT Tony. All right, we're just hanging out. We're just chilling. Welcome to the LostCast. Hopefully somebody's out there just checking this out, listening to it. We're just going to bullshit about whatever.
Well, we're going to bullshit about, what we're passionate about right now. We're fans of, wrestling, all things music, comic books, everything,
Yeah, whatever comes up. Whatever comes up. Right now, the big thing, of course, being baseball. Just being awesome that we're at least getting a little bit of baseball, which is cool. It's
only 60 games. We got 45 games left, but so far, we've enjoyed every bit of it.
Yeah, it's fun, man. Missed the hell out of it for sure. I mean, this is something we needed in April. You know what I mean?
Yeah, April, yeah.
So it put a damper on everybody's mood and man, but hey, baseball's back. So fuck it, here we go. It's great. We're super excited about it, and that's it.
Even if there's no crowds right now, but it's
no,
all good.
I mean, I don't know how much it costs, and I don't know how much I'd have to pay for a cardboard cutout.
Basketball's back now, so they're all gonna start that way. Even football.
I gotta say, how would you rate these? We got some of Tennessee quality Jack and Coke.
Daniels and
it's a whiskey and Coke Jack Daniels in a can. What was the percentage on this thing? Like 7. What did you think of it? Rating?
I'll give it an 8. It just put it in a cup with some ice. It'll be fucking delicious. It'll be good.
It will be cherry.
Yeah.
I like it. At first I'm like, there's no way it's gonna taste like what we put together.
Yeah.
We're assholes. Where we're gonna put that extra squirt of whiskey in there with just a dash of soda. You know what I mean? With just a dash of soda. But no, you can definitely taste it. It was a good mixture. I dug it.
Yeah.
I kind of like it. I don't know if I'd buy it a lot. I'd rather get myself a little bottle and just kind of do my thing anyway. Yeah. But not bad. Yeah. I dig it. Way to go. Good job, bud.
Well, right now we're just having it's a lazy Sunday, I guess. Or
it is.
We're just chilling, having a drink.
We've been wanting to talk about some bullshit. Literally, we've been sitting together watching games recently, or just discussing comic books and what's going on there, or wrestling. And we just had some really fun conversations. Yeah. And I'm like, hey, you know what? That would make a cool cast, Lost cast. Just kind of bullshit some words.
I mean, we're living that quarantine life right now, and it's still like the U.S. probably right now is still going through its shit.
Oh, we're definitely still affected, man.
But unfortunately, there has been some noise that has been made. We got, that's right, in the comic book movies department, so on and so forth. There's DC fandom that's going to be coming up.
Fandom.
And a lot of shit has been predicted about that event. It's going to be coming
August
22nd. So that's in 2
and
weeks.
They say it's a 24-hour event?
There's going to be a shitload of people there.
24 hours.
And many more. They've already got a bunch of names, but there's going to be many more. So they're going to make...
It's going to be huge.
It's going to be surprised, yeah.
But how is it... What I don't understand is it's 24 hours. Like straight streaming for 24 hours?
Like real quick, Justice Con that happened. It wasn't... It was not perfect. But yet it made more noise and it got more fucking... It got more viewings than the Comic-Con. Comic-Con, I heard, wasn't a success. I didn't see it, but I heard it wasn't a success.
I mean, that's the whole thing. It's like you're basically watching a Zoom call. You know what I mean?
Basically.
They're giving you news over a Zoom call thing, so sure, it might be a little less awesome, but I mean, I'm pretty sure, I don't know how it's going to work, where the fandom is going to get a bunch of people together in one big room where everybody's Skyping from their own thing, whatever it is, but just hearing news, watching some trailers that they upload for you to check out on their... I'm pretty sure they're gonna deck out their site. You know what I mean? It's whatever it is.
Like, what are your predictions for DC fandom? Like, what do you think they're gonna showcase?
What I think or what I want.
Let's start with what you want and what you think we're gonna get.
Okay, so what I want to see is a trailer for the Snyder Cut.
Absolutely.
Cheetah in her glory.
Cheetah,
I want to see what she's gonna look like, even if it's just for a clip, whatever. I've seen a picture.
I'm curious
of what
about
might
that.
be.
I'm curious about that one.
Yeah, I really want to see Cheetah, and I want to see Black Adam.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I would like an answer on what's going to happen to the DC app. If it's going to continue staying in business as just a comic book thing, because I see all the shows going to HBO Max. And they cut down yearly subscriptions of DC membership. Now it's only monthly. You can't do the yearly renewal no more. They're only going for monthly. So I wonder if they're planning on cutting it in less than a year. You know what I mean? Or something like that. So I don't know. That's just what's going on there. But I would like to know what's going to happen to that app, because it's a cool app. It has all our old cartoons, everything DC's done, all the animated films, most of the major productions they've done. Not really anything from the new, what you call the Snyderverse or any of that stuff. Yeah, none of that's in there. All that stuff saved for everything else, Netflix or freaking this, that, or the other, or HBOs and Showtimes and whatever the hell. Yeah, but the DC app, that's the only thing they don't have. They have the Christopher Reeve stuff. They have I think they have Batman Begins or Dark Knight maybe. And all their TV shows are going to Max. So that's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's taking what people are saying, like, DC Universe is eventually gonna, all the shows.
I hope it does.
I'm hoping that the Universe app will at least will stick around in terms of, like, them publishing out comics.
I think the HBO Max app needs a lot of work still. Oh, you can have like that DC corner could have way more good stuff.
It has good stuff, but yeah, it could have a whole.
I think Disney Plus works out better as far as the way it works and the way it's laid out and everything.
See, I don't watch Disney Plus like that, so that's
I did it just to catch up on all the new Clone Wars season that came out, which I thought was totally fucking cool. But I like the way that the app is very clean. It's very neat. They got everything you need on there. It's pretty well organized. You know what I mean? They need to do that more with their Adult Swim, their Crunchyroll, whatever, all that shit.
Well, real quick, I'll bring up the topic. Disney announced that they're gonna put Mulan on Disney Plus now.
Oh, as opposed to opening?
Yeah, as opposed to opening in theaters, and that's gonna be like, okay. I mean, that's
I mean, at the end, I don't know how that's gonna, if they just ate that money or what. I mean, it's Disney. To them, it's probably not a big deal. Yeah. But I don't know if you're really going to make your profit off of that unless it's going to get more people to buy the app just to watch Mulan, even if it's just for a little while. But, you know what I mean? In the sun. Oh, he got it. Now. But it's, you know what I mean? That's ballsy, but a lot of people are doing that. Yeah. They're putting out their movies, not all the big blockbusters like Tenet, which I'm still kind of weird about. Everybody says that there's a first 10 minutes of the movie, which looks fantastic. But the trailers don't impress me.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen with Tenet.
They all got pushed back. They got pushed back. Yeah. Everything's going 2021.
Because Chris Nolan still was like wanted to push that whole idea of it's got to be in theaters.
Yeah, he wants it to be in theaters.
He wants it to be a spectacle.
Yeah.
So fuck.
It's a trip. It's kind of jacked up. It's kind of jacked up right now.
Oh, that's a try.
It's inside.
My prediction for DC fandom. I don't know specifically if we're gonna see a trailer from Snyder, but we're gonna see a lot more footage from Zack Snyder's Justice League.
I mean, not just footage, but I hope it's something that we're gonna see in a trailer. Like, I don't want too much revealed to me. Yeah, I would like to see a nice packaged trailer, just to let me know just how much we're actually gonna get. Like, whoa. Yeah. And just shock me with that, and then I'll see you in 2021.
Like, we know how Steppenwolf is actually going to look like in Zack Snyder's Justice League as opposed to what we saw in the theaters.
He's a bit more feral. He looks more like he did at the end of BVS. Yeah. When they show him speaking to Luthor, he's kind of just... Yeah. The face looks different. Yeah. His head has... The headpiece looks bigger. He doesn't look like, Uncle Grandpa and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what we got at Justice League.
And it wasn't perfect.
He looked too subtle.
That was work that needed to be...
fully rendered.
Yeah, fully rendered.
But he looked
good, man. He looked spiky. Spiky motherfucker.
He was very much a threat. He was very much a threat. Yeah, he looks he looks mean.
I think we're gonna get a trailer, final trailer from Wonder Woman 1984.
That would be cool. Hopefully it features...
Also, might get some footage from the Batman. Matt Reeves is the Batman.
Okay, see, that I don't know about. I mean, I know they have, they had pictures and stuff like that, right? Of, what's his name on the motorcycle or a stunt guy. Right. So like some stuff is that could have been pre-production. Just hey, this is even possible? Can we film this and make it look cool? We've seen the car, right? We've seen part of what the costume might be like and stuff like that, which I like it. It feels very gritty. The car looks badass, though. It really does.
I'm pretty sure they're also like they've already displayed the poster that they're gonna have. There's supposedly the Suicide Squad game that Rocksteady is doing.
The one with the
suit
target
and the
on
Suicide Squad fucking logo.
Yeah, I dug that, man. I dug that. Oh my god, shit! I saw that.
That's something I'm actually looking forward to.
It's a game.
It looks cool, yeah.
But I think I wonder if that's all they're releasing, or if they're releasing the movie, because there's supposed to be something called The Suicide Squad, right? The movie.
I think that's James Gunn's
The
Suicide Squad.
So James Gunn is doing it then.
Yeah.
I thought he wasn't.
People also, their hopes up are that, David Ayer's Suicide Squad get announced as well. Yeah. So that's another one.
What happened there? That's a whole nother story. I never researched again.
Well, it got fucked with studio interference,
really?
like BVS did, of course, and a lot more changes. I felt like were made in Suicide Squad than BVS. BVS was just make it short, make it 2 hours and 30 minutes, and for the theater.
So they cut a lot of segments out of the stuff. Like
apparently they changed a lot of segments.
There was a lot of it was a very Harley and Joker strong film.
There was supposed to be a lot more Joker. Like he's apparently one of the main villains of this whole fucking movie.
See, that's the whole thing. I understand that, but it's cool that we got the Joker in the movie, despite it not being my favorite. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna talk crap about it. And no's been said about that character. You love it or you hate it, right?
That's true, yeah.
But I just there's a lot of aspects about it that I like. You know what I mean? The voice is a little weird to me, but
you sweet talking me.
Yeah.
But still, man, hey, it's definitely down for that as well, man. I'm supporting David Ayer Suicide Squad. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I was
watching. Let's watch it, man.
If it's something that he had put together, and then he just cut it up, then I want to see that director's cut. Sure, I want to see the director's cut of everything.
I mean, tomorrow, real quick, tomorrow. There's going to be a Twitter event happening called #Release the Schumacher Cut of Batman Forever.
Oh my god, does that really exist though?
Apparently.
Oh crap!
And I'm thinking there's a lot more. A lot more darker, and it displays or it portrays more of Bruce Wayne's psyche.
His inner demons.
His inner demons, yeah. So that will be. Oh yeah, I'll be down to see that shit. That'd be cool.
All right. Aside from that. What else do you want to see in fandom?
What else would I love to see, or do I want to see in fandom?
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit. I think there's going to be so much shit happening. It's a 24-hour event. Yeah. Apparently, Val Kilmer is making an appearance at DC Fandom, so I'm very curious of that. But as far as like Zack Snyder's Justice League, they're probably going to save that for last. And they're going to be displaying a whole lot, yeah.
I think
because that has been the one thing that...
If it's going to be 24 hours, it might, start at 7, end about 7. So the last thing they'll show you will be about 5, 6 o'clock, which will be that
It's going to start at 1.
Oh, 1?
1.
So it's going to go...
On a Saturday.
So on Sunday...
I may be wrong.
So if it is, say it's from 1 to 1 for 24 hours.
Yeah.
That last hour of the day, which will be, say, noon on Sunday.
Yeah.
They could show you all the Snyder shit.
Strike out.
They want to make sure everybody's up. You had a little bit of breakfast. You know what I mean? You guys are getting ready for lunch. And you got some Snyder cut in your belly.
Sucking, eh?
I don't know how it's going to work, man. It's exciting to think about, though. I'd like to get an answer as far as comic books and where that's going now. Right. I have way too many books. I need to get rid of a lot.
Well, you seem to be the most knowledgeable on that. Right now, I'm reading the trades. I'm reading Secret Wars. I'm reading the Dark Side War.
You're catching up, man.
Slowly but surely.
I might have read
But I mean,
3,000 more books than you. But that's not the point right now. That's not the point right now.
A lot. How many fucking boxes do you got?
Man, each one of these holds 300 books. So I got 15.
I mean, hell. For right now, you seem to be definitely the most knowledgeable one as far as comics.
Well, thank you. Even then,
what's going on right now?
I feel like I only know a speck of what's going on. Dude.
The last time we really fully talked about this,
exciting stuff is Joker War right now.
Yeah,
because Batman's always been the consistent thing. I probably have more Batman comics than anything else.
Well, Batman's been the biggest cash cow for DC.
Yes, he has, man.
Biggest cash cow.
That's right, Superman. Like in Lego Batman.
Yeah.
The house that Batman built. That's right, Superman. Come at me, bro.
Warner Bros.
Warner Bros.
Warner Bros.
Who? No, I said that.
But
anyway,
yeah, fuck man.
But yeah, the whole thing being between that Detective Comics, anything with the Bat name on it, it's all technically the Bat family. And
yeah.
Even during New 52, man, there was so many Bat books. Whoa.
Right now in DC, how are you feeling about the Batman: The Adventure Continues?
See, I didn't read into that, but it looks like it's a cool book.
I still don't have the third issue. The second, I've read the first two issues, and it's the animation. Of course, it's
how's the story?
The story's pretty cool.
All right,
definitely, it's pretty cool. It's where Darkseid plays a pivotal. Not Darkseid. Fucking Deathstroke plays a pivotal role in the story, and I still have yet to get the third issue.
Okay.
But from what the first two, it seems like they're going to go that route.
Speaking of the stroke, did you know there is a Deathstroke, remember that? A Deathstroke only animated movie coming out. Something Dragons already purchased it. That and Superman.
Is it gory? Or like,
I have no idea. I have no idea. The trailer looks like it's going to be cool. Probably like any other standard DC animation, but I want to see him more go around to the routes of Hell to Pay, because Hell to Pay was bad, dude. That movie was badass. Remember that Suicide Squad Hell to Pay? That movie was so good. It really was. I really want to see maybe. Yeah, I mean, why can't they do Deathstroke that way? Like, go ahead and make it kind of like Hell to Pay.
Base it.
Oh,
there you go. Now that we're talking about animated movies,
Man of Tomorrow.
I was just going to mention that.
That'll be here.
When is that coming out?
That's going to be here this week for me on Tuesday or Thursday.
Yeah, I'm curious.
And the week after that, Deathstroke's coming.
I'm curious to see how that one will...
Animated-wise, it looks very different, man. It's a different art style.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a different take on it. I'm sure it'll be cool. Lobo's in it, which is exciting. That's exciting already. So that's gonna be a lot of fun and shit. Lobo's always fucking cool, dude.
That's one.
The main man.
That's one character that Jason Momoa I can definitely see.
Dude, he could have played Vandal. See, that's the whole thing. Momoa, I love him to death. Could he play a serious villain though? Like, could you take him seriously as a villain?
That's a good question. I don't know about that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want. I mean, I'm no pro, but he even said this himself, right? He apologized for maybe not having the most acting chops. Right?
Like, he even, like, when
But that's fucked up. He's cool. It works.
When he got Zack Snyder that watch, or I believe that was a watch, he told him, like, I wish I was a fucking better actor. To like,
he was poor guy, man.
But he was, aside from that, he was praising Zack Snyder.
Oh, he loves Snyder, man. Release the fucking cut.
Yeah. Release the fucking Snyder cut, baby. It's like, hell yeah.
Dude.
Hell the fuck yeah.
You gotta love him for that. But Vandal Savage, could he have played a Vandal Savage? Because he has the...
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a good one. I don't know.
He would have looked like a great Vandal Savage. An immortal caveman has been sitting around forever.
Who would have looked like a good... Ooh, that hit him.
Oh, take your base, buddy.
But who would have been a good Vandal Savage?
Momoa. But I don't know if the acting would have been there.
Right.
Now, acting-wise, shit, you need somebody with some grit.
Yeah.
He doesn't necessarily have to be all buff or anything, but you need somebody with some good grit. Oh man, I don't know. I don't remember the actor's name, but he could have been a good tyrant. The guy who played the younger Magneto in the First Class. You know what I'm talking about? That one actor. He played the younger Magneto in the X-Men First Class and Days of Future Past. Mm-hmm. He played the younger version of Magneto.
Oh, you're talking about Michael Fassbender.
Yes, I could see him doing a few things for the DC universe, you know what I mean? I think he could possibly play a Vandal Savage, just somebody serious, and he could be like a badass. Give him a little bit of hair, makeup, whatever. He's got a great look. He's a damn good actor. I like what he did with Magneto.
There's some fans on YouTube that have their own YouTube channel. One of them said he was a big fan of Michael Fassbender. He thought he would be perfect or a good actor to be the Reverse Flash in the Flash movie.
Okay.
And I was thinking, yeah, that would be brilliant. That would be good because I know he's a good actor. He can definitely pull it off.
Yeah, I've thought of a few people who can do a Riddler. The one guy I really like is what's his name from Big Bang Theory. She's the guy who plays Sheldon.
He or she or
Sheldon from Big Bang Theory, the show to Big Bang Theory, the nerdy guy who wears the Green Lantern shirts all the time.
Oh, the
guy who plays Sheldon,
who's smarter than everybody.
Yes, it's him. I could see him playing a Riddler.
Riddler, sure. Yeah.
I could see Dwight Schrute doing that shit from The Office. Fucking Rainn Wilson.
Yeah.
I can see Rainn Wilson doing a Riddler. He's pretty smart. I think he might be able to pull it off, dude.
Personally, how do you feel about the dude that was chosen to be the Riddler and Matt Reeves is the Batman? What's his name? Paul Dano or something like that?
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what he looked like. I haven't seen him
in much, but I mean, hell, you know,
they got a cast going.
Yeah, they have a good cast.
You know what I mean? Like Penguin's always going to be a harder one to do. You know what I mean?
Colin Farrell.
That's always going to be weird to do. Like, you know what I mean? How are you really going to handle that? But look at the way Gotham did it. They handled it in a whole new way of looking at it.
That's true, yeah.
And it worked out. It wasn't the Penguin I was used to, but you know what? For all it's worth, for at least the first season of Gotham, even the second one a little bit, was pretty solid, man. I even went back. I never saw the whole thing. I didn't get to see the whole Joker and the Jerome thing. I would just kind of tune into those episodes to see kind of how it happened. And then I went to go watch the whole last episode to watch that finale. You know what I mean? All in all, it was a cool show. It wasn't the best show ever for Batman, of course. But it was cool. I really fucking loved Gordon. The way he was handling shit. Harvey Bullock. Bullock was fucking cool in that show. Man, he made me laugh a lot. He did. He liked his big ladies, or he'd be taking one for the team for Gordon. I remember when he did that for him a couple times. He goes, "What?" He goes, "Come on, man. You owe me."
You owe me.
It's dope, man. I really love the way they handled Bullock, dude. He's the man, dude. He really is. He was still, like I said, a little crooked. He was trying to screw over Gordon a little bit in the beginning, like, you know what I mean. But then he found his way. He found his niche.
I mean, him and what's his face, who played Gordon in that Gotham show. Mm-hmm. There was a
good chemistry between them.
Good chemistry, yeah. Oh, it's foul. But yeah, man, DC fandom. I don't say this much because I'm kind of early. I'm in my late 20s, going to my 30s. But DC fandom is gonna be lit, as people are saying now. I would say a DC fandom is gonna be dope, or it's gonna be fucking awesome.
I think it'll be cool, man.
It'll be cool.
Badass. It's gonna be badass.
I'm just.
I don't know how it's gonna work, but you know what? Come that day, I'm gonna fire up the PS4 here. Go to DCFandom.com. That's all it is. Boom. Right. I don't know. We have to log in pre that. You know what I mean? I'll check it out at some point. Make sure we're all up to date on that and just see what happens, man. I don't know if we'll make 24 hours.
Oh, catch! Oh shit!
Oh,
no. 2 outs. It's 2 outs. They can still
score here, though.
They can still score.
All you need is a base hit.
But shit,
home run. That'll work.
Well, aside from that,
still 5-2. Oakland A's still on top over Houston. Bottom of the 5th. 2 outs. Runners on second and third. It's baseball. But I mean, other than that, what do we also
change the topic would be how we're feeling about the wrestling world that's going on right now.
Woo! Okay. Speaking of the wrestling world, let's just get this out of the bag. A lot of things, a lot of moving parts. Yeah. A lot of moving parts and contracts that right now with WWE and people jumping all over the place. Impact got super strong in the last couple months. Ton of talent just showed up, came back.
New acquisitions.
Tons of acquisitions, man. People who had been there. Yeah. People who had maybe been wanting to go there. So, Tommy Dreamer's little picture. You see his picture he put up?
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty awesome. Then somebody did it with action figures. I don't know if you saw that one too. But it was pretty cool, man. You gotta love Tommy Dreamer, and I didn't even know he was that involved with Impact like that. I know he's got his House of Hardcore and all that stuff. You know
probably
what I mean?
Still does.
Yeah, that's got to be. I'm sure that's his side gig over there. But man, the wrestling world is super exciting. I've been watching AAA Lucha Libre. I recently went back and just watched
Lucha Underground. You went back
the last season. I won because the last season, the season 4 of Lucha Underground. I never finished watching.
Did you watch all the 4 seasons?
Yeah, I watched it religiously, man. So the 4th one, I just don't. And eventually, El Rey wasn't available no more, and then online it wouldn't be uploaded no more, so I had no way to fucking watch it. Nothing was. El Rey was not available to me anymore, which sucked. El Rey Network is a damn good channel, but it's money in politics, man. Money in politics.
That's true.
It's where everything moves, and screw the people. But I'm glad that Tubi If anybody wants to watch Lucha Underground, all 4 seasons are on Tubi for free. Fantastic shows, man. Fantastic shows. Pentagon at his best, man. Just talking shit, owning the crowd.
What was your favorite season, personally?
Man, I don't know.
It comes down. I just
1, 2.
The first season and the second one are just ones that
they're magical, man.
Yeah, magical.
The third one, you lost some people, but then you gained like some 6 stars and just like insane matches, like Killshot versus what was his name? It was his buddy, and then they ended up turning on each other.
Dante Fox.
Was that what it was?
I think so.
And then they had that glass window pane matches.
That was a hell of a fucking
my
match.
god! I was like, what the hell? They stepped it up to a whole nother level.
Yeah,
stuff like that, man. Like, holy shit! Like in this one, Mil Muertes and the Mac had a haunted house match. It was basically a cage match with like weapons all over it. So Mil Muertes pulls a machete and he just starts shanking Mac in the head. It's like a stubby knife. And you just see the blood pouring. I was like, what the hell? You know, I know Lucha Underground, they used to add sound effects and stuff like the kick stuff when they'd smack or punch somebody. The bunny tribe, there's one move that Mala Suerte used to have where we'd kind of bounce like a bunny, and they added the boing boing sound effect to it. I swear, you go back and watch it. It's like it's only a couple episodes that do it, but it was hilarious. Also, I realized they added a breaking sound when Pentagon pulls back on anybody's arm.
Okay.
They had a little. You hear the you know what I mean? It's hilarious. They had a crunchy sound. I was laughing my ass off. I'm like, you guys really did that? You went back and edited the crunchy sound for that and for ankles when Jake Strong, when he came in and broke a few ankles. He came in and jacked up a few ankles. He added the. I was like, oh, that's hilarious, man. But Lucha Underground is just super exciting, man. It was the new ECW.
Yeah, pretty much.
At that point, you know what I mean? It was rough. It was rowdy. The crowd, you couldn't beat that crowd. Yeah. It was all edited, sure, but you were able to pack in 3 solid matches in one episode. Mm-hmm. Have a little backstage stuff, which is very, very well shot. Production value on that show was fucking awesome. And the characters that they put together were sometimes bigger than life and bigger than the wrestlers. Not to say the wrestlers themselves, but like, I'm sorry, but Ricky Banderas, Muerte Cibernética, whatever you want to call him. He's got so many names, dude. But was it El Mesias?
Yeah.
Dude, as Mil Muertes was fucking awesome, dude. He felt like he was that thing. Awesome. It worked. He would look bigger he looked bigger, and you know what I mean. The mask looked badass. Everything about it.
Fuck. Who else can we? That was there, like Ricochet, and was Prince Puma.
Was Prince Puma. And eventually he left.
He was one of our favorites until he left to NXT,
dude, he was
WWE.
Amazing. Dude, how? I mean, that's Ricochet.
I still go back to
Ricky Maivia.
Yeah.
What'd you call him?
Rico Maivia.
Rico Maivia. Oh my God, Ricochet. What I love in season 4 is they have a priest in the crowd. His name is Father Rick O'Shea. Yes, it is like his father Rick O'Shea from Our Lady of Boyle Heights Church. I think it's hilarious. Like, I don't think they're making fun of him, but the fact that there's Father O'Shea over there, he tried to get involved between some match, and he ended up getting his ankle broke or something like that. Oh my God, it was so fun. Ooh, did he just get hit in the arm with a ball?
No, it hit the mound and then it bounced off his glove.
Oh, I thought it hit him.
And the runner scored and he was safe on base.
Woo! Look at that transition.
Now there's runners at the corners.
When they show it from that angle, that field looks so small.
Yeah.
And those guys got it from second to third base really quick.
Right.
The third base is almost home, like so fast.
Robbie
Sorry
Grossman.
for the sidetrack. Baseball is just too exciting right now again. 6-2.
We got 45 games left in the season. Yeah. Now it's a sprint. It's a sprint for all the teams.
Yeah, it definitely is.
But I mean, hell, fuck. We reminisced about Lucha Underground right now. I feel
AEW.
Woo! Should we wait for New Japan or AEW right now?
We can talk about everything all at once, man. Like, well, we know what's going on with Impact, but I haven't watched it. But apparently, Impact is now on Access Television. So I can watch it there. I wouldn't mind checking out an episode just to kind of see what's going on with it for sure. You know what I mean? See the new stars, see how everything's working out, see if it's. I want to see where it's at, man. I think I left it behind for way too long. Impact, but they didn't give me a lot of reasons to check it out, and it was really hard to find for the longest time. And now it's on Access. I'm like, all right, I got Access. I can watch that. I'll give you a watch. You know what I mean?
Well, Gallows and Anderson they're not.
That's fucking cool. That is really cool too. You know what I mean? Oh man, that always takes me back to being the Elite. That one episode where these supposedly went back in time.
Yeah.
Oh, did they have fun with that? Oh, Jesus.
Impact is doing their thing. They've gotten better, and they seemed.
They've got the opportunity now. Let's see what they're going to do with that ball. They got the ball in their hand.
For a minute, we thought, they're eventually going to, crumble down and just decide
I thought it was going to go bankrupt. I honestly thought a while ago it was going to be over.
Good on Impact for that.
Yeah. They found the right support. Somebody came in and gave them that money they needed. They got them on Access, which is cool. I don't know how many people around the world have access to Access, but it's there. So I'm pretty sure the YouTube presence has got to be strong too, I would assume. Ring of Honor, I still don't hear a lot of.
Ring of Honor are they
still on Fight?
They're not doing shows, but they're doing their streams on YouTube. Them.
They're not wrestling anywhere?
Streams. I don't know.
Crap.
I have to, unless, Because
their talent could literally be right now doing other shows everywhere.
Yeah,
There's been apparently live shows around, in different areas outdoors and stuff like that. Try to keep people a little separated. I'm like, how do you do that though? It's a wrestling crowd. It's going to get rowdy, bro. You know what I mean? Everybody's wearing masks, but still, you're going to high five somebody after a fucking powerbomb through a table. You know what I mean?
Someone is going to have a fucking beer in their hand, and then, a bump or anything, can just spill the damn beer onto somebody, so just...
Where did you ever get an idea like that, Hood Slam? Hood Slam was one of the worst ever. It's the best shit ever, but if you can't comfortably drink a beer there.
Yeah, you can.
You're shoulder to shoulder. It's like a concert, bro. It's like a metal show.
Yeah.
But without the mosh pitting. However, if somebody comes flying out that ring, bro, you're all going over. Oh my god, these cutouts. Those cutouts were better. Last week I saw some of the cutouts for the A's game for the Pets, but it wasn't, I guess, a big enough resolution for them to get a good cutout.
Right.
So it was literally just a rectangle picture in the middle of a big white blank space. I was like, you can't even see that dog, man. You paid $80 for that? Oh man.
0-2.
That Bud Light seltzer, dude, it's coming up everywhere.
But fuck, man.
Wrestling. Okay, so New Japan. What is New Japan? New Japan is rolling. They have people in their crowd.
I mean, they're doing the thing, man. They're doing the thing, and they're just...
Oh, no, this has already probably been talked about in and out and redone and reboiled. But Naito got screwed, baby.
Oh, Naito's getting another shot at the time.
Oh, he is.
He's getting another shot.
It was the weirdest transition and one of the weirdest weekends for New Japan when Evil went Bullet Club and then just cheated his ass to winning the double championship.
Yeah, right now there's a ton of dates that they have for the Summer Struggle.
And then G1 is coming, baby.
When is G1 coming?
I just saw the announcement yesterday.
When is it?
September.
Oh, shit.
I think it's September. Because it says night 1 and 2, and then nights 3 and 4 are going to be on my birthday. On September 24th, 23rd and 24th.
I'm saying,
2-night thing.
August 22nd will be the last date for the Summer Struggle, and then they're going to have the New Japan Cup 2020 in the U.S.
Oh.
And they also haven't... So
Interesting.
I need to look at I forgot. I haven't kept up with that at all. I know there's some wrestlers that are in this tournament. I just don't know.
There's already a bunch of wrestling on the network, on the New Japan network.
Yeah.
That has, what's it called? Remember, I was trying to watch it that one day. It's more like that one Lions something. I don't know if it's a Lions.
Lionsgate? No,
it wasn't a Lionsgate project, but it was something like that. There was a bunch of young Lions. There were Jeff Cobb's all over that shit. Like it was a bunch of other people. I think Cobb was gonna have to fight Evil at some point,
right?
Which is kind of cool. But it was like, oh man, there's a lot of there was a lot of like different. I think it was more the LA Dojo guys and stuff like that with like maybe some US talent, and they're doing shows. You know what I mean? So like I'm like, okay, I wonder if those are US based, and I wonder if those are the guys they're going to be using for that cup, for the US Cup. That I didn't know about, which is pretty intriguing. Good shit.
And the New Japan Cup in the US, it's only going to be two dates by what I see here. So they
probably a short one.
Yeah. So August 14th and the 21st, which are both days are going to be on a Friday. August 14th and August 21st.
They're going to split it out.
They're going to split it out. They're going to.
It's not between those dates, is it?
No.
Oh, so just 2 dates then. Okay. Oh,
so I'm guessing, and after that will be
G1.
No, the Summer Struggle in Jinku, like the main one.
Oh.
The main date for the Summer Struggle, and already they've announced that it's going to be Naito contra Evil.
There you go.
For both belts.
There you go.
And Takahashi versus Taiji Ishimori. And we've seen them at the G1 from 2018. We know what they can do together.
Each other's ass.
Yeah, so
don't move, man.
It's gonna be good. Fucking A. We're New Japan heads at the end of the day.
Yes, at the end of the
night.
We
love all other promotions from wrestling.
I mean, everybody works hard, man. But those, it seems like those guys is they bust their ass, pound for pound. Some of the best athletes on the planet.
Yeah.
Even stars that are no longer there, like Kenny Omega in New Japan. Goodness sake, it just made him look. He just looks so much better.
It made him look like a beast, like
I'm not gonna
truly
say
a best bout machine.
I'm not gonna say that AEW doesn't have that talent or that potential, but that's just there. It was different.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It was very different.
Speaking of AEW, I feel like they're, as far as this whole quarantine and this whole pandemic, they're doing a much better job, than, let's say, WWE is right now.
When it comes to running a clean house, we don't run no sloppy shop.
Yeah.
Woo!
Right,
okay,
Taz has been doing a fucking fantastic job as a promo.
That was so good. We don't run no sloppy shop. Like, whoa.
There's a lot of things right now that we can say about AEW. Let's start with, well, I mean, what are the negatives still right now?
AEW negatives would be little. It's pet peeve stuff. I think. Pet peeves, like little things like
I mean, their women's division, you know, they got some
great talent. They really do. Sometimes I feel like, you know, they still have some talent that needs to work in the ring. That's just the norm. You know what I mean? Because maybe it's just a little bit of unfamiliarity. Certain moves taking way too long to set up.
Yeah,
you kind of see it happening. I'm like, it's gonna be a good payoff, but it looks like there's a little too much going on to make it happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes it works amazing. Like anytime you get the Bucks versus Lucha Brothers in that ladder match. Remember that fucking thing?
Which ones? They had two.
I'm talking about the murder one.
Escalera de la Muerte. Yes.
Where they almost fucking died. Like, you know what I mean?
Nick
yes. It didn't take too long to set shit up. It just seemed like naturally shit was falling into place.
Yeah.
And they moved through that match. Like, boom, one thing after another.
And right now,
that was beautifully done. You know
right now,
you couldn't see half. You could kind of see it, but I'm like, I almost don't want to see this happen. But it did happen. It's like, damn. That's the kind of stuff that we make up and be like, hey, what would happen if you gave somebody a Canadian destroyer off a ladder to the table? Like, still die. And he didn't. Man. He didn't. But oh man, that was some of the scariest shit ever. Just for Nick, he had to take that, bro.
Yeah. Luckily, man, he just.
Everybody was okay, but they were banged the fuck up.
And it was a hell of a
they
fucking
were banged the fuck up.
Yeah.
They were banged the fuck up.
We are still. Right now, at this point, we're still waiting on the match between. They're still building it. They're still kind of like they're still teasing it, but they're in an alliance. They're still aligned with each other. The Young Bucks versus FTR.
Yeah,
that is one. That is
FTR being there.
That's one matchup they've been building for years. Even when FTR was in
AEW
NXT.
already had. I think they already had the strongest tag team division.
Yeah,
but now you had FTR in there, and it's like, oh shit, that should put everybody in check. Everybody should take notice. Like, yo, you kind of have the best tag team in the world. Just step into your fucking company.
And if you're noticing on this vid, we are not talking about NXT or WWE because it's like we've grown.
I mean,
not this time. I guess
NXT's done some good stuff. We can get to that in a
still
second.
has good stuff. NXT
they always did. I dug NXT. It's kind of weird that eventually, once you run out of room for your people to do, Charlotte. You got to move down to NXT just to make her, 38-time world heavyweight champion. You know what I mean? It's gonna take her no time to get to 16 to 17 titles like her dad. And it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen in like a quarter of the years.
Like I was hoping when
not even
in that match that she had against Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania, I was hoping that Rhea Ripley will be the one that goes over Charlotte, but I guess not. You know.
Well,
it is what it is.
Speaking of that, there's a lot of turmoil in the WWE right now. We can talk about that, which sucks.
Turmoil, like what?
Like you don't want to get into it, but it's like the whole thing where I forget who it was who came and spoke out about just saying that McMahon made a very uncomfortable environment that he could be vile or something like that.
Right.
Where it's like, you know what I mean? I guess he's not a good leader. I guess people have leadership issues where you kind of feel like you can rely on them as opposed to be afraid of your goddamn boss. Mm-hmm. You should be able to go talk to him and shit. But see, it depends on the experience, right? A lot of people have a great experience with them, but they know that you just can't Vince is like, you don't just walk up to Vince and just like, hey, what's up? You don't do that. You don't do that. There's so many stories, man, of just shit you hear. That's like, wow, did that really happen?
Vince is,
like the fact that Vince McMahon
weird.
Didn't know that Doc Gallows was not. There was Festus, the fact that he goes,
I did not know that.
And he doesn't know about that because they brought it up. The Good Brothers brought it up, and he goes, dude. He goes, Anderson was about to fucking tell him too. By the way, that's like, no, don't do that to me, bro. Because he'll be like, really? And he'll make a comeback of me. He goes, don't fucking do that to me. You're gonna make Festus come back? Fuck that. I better he not remember.
Wow.
I think we were talking to Coco Bad.
Wow.
He was like, yeah,
I didn't listen to that podcast.
You don't want him to know. He goes, like, dude, I don't want him to know that's me. What the fuck?
Wow. Because if he does, he's gonna want him to go back to that gimmick.
Oh, that would have been so bad, man.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'd rather him not know.
I mean, even like, say, Eric Young, who's not, we know who he is.
Eric Young was a great talent, man.
He's even said, like, the whole system in WWE that's broken.
Oh, yeah.
That, it's not. Yeah. It's like they're pretty much catering to an audience of one, and that's Vince McMahon. And Vince McMahon only wants to see what he wants to see. He thinks of it purely as a television show. Obviously.
Does WWE have fans right now, or what do they have? Because I know you see people behind those hockey.
They have
hockey
walls.
They have
people. I think they have
spread
wrestlers,
out people or wrestlers. Okay,
wrestlers
probably like
in the crowd. And stuff.
Probably like people who work in the back or like just performance center cats and stuff like that. All right. Like, I know how, like, AEW, when they started doing it, them having their own wrestlers out there makes me laugh a lot.
Yeah.
Another big up for AEW. Like, this is the whole thing. We're not talking smack about talent. We're not pro wrestlers. We don't know what it's like to fucking.
We're just fans. We're fans.
We're just fans. And as fans, we have the right to talk our shit. And this is it. So, the whole thing is that we love the talent. The talent is fantastic. My favorite thing right now, one of my favorite things is looking forward to Tuesdays. And AEW Dark. AEW Dark is a fun-ass show. You get to really see a lot of independent talent come in. A lot of squash matches, but they do get to shine in certain bouts. Mm-hmm. They really do get to shine. Scorpio Sky has been doing awesome. He finally gets a shot at the TNT title this week. If they make him lose...
Against Cody?
It's Cody, bro. But if they make him lose, it better be because Cody cheats. And I'm waiting for him to break. I'm waiting for Cody to break, dude.
I think Cody's gonna go he's gonna go the heel route. Probably.
I think so. There's a lot of moving pieces right now.
Yeah.
Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard are true leaders. It seems like they're leaders in the background, in the backstage too.
Yeah.
They've both been talking to FTR. One of them's got Cody, one of them's got Spears. You put those four cats together, you got yourself a horseman.
And there's been talks of AEW trying to do their own version of the Four Horsemen.
A version, not necessarily calling them a horseman, but if you have FTR and you have Cody and Spears, there's still two more cats I can see in that horseman picture. You know who they are. I'm talking to fucking Hangman Adam Page. And MJF. But I don't know if with that comes Wardlow. I hope not. I see Wardlow at some point splitting from MJF anyway. Every time he tells him to do something.
Wardlow has got to do his own thing eventually. Because
he's not a talker.
He's not bad at the ring. He's
okay. He's good. But he has potential. He's pretty athletic. Like him hitting that moonsault or whatever the fuck it was, right? Mm-hmm. It's like, oh shit. Like Wardlow can kind of move. His finisher is jacked the fuck up though.
What is it?
Isn't that? I forget what he does. Something from the corner where he lands your head, your neck right on your fucking his knee, or something like that. Something kind of weird like that. It's not quite Goto because Goto's okay. Now that's the whole thing. Hiroki Goto's finisher when he does the what the fuck is that? The GT? Not the
GTO.
Is it the GTO?
I think so. Oh,
because the GTO. Oh, that's an STO, an STF. Okay, I think it's a GTO. Mm-hmm. That thing is jacked the fuck up. When he gave it to Shibata. When he beat him for the never openweight title.
Oh, was that Wrestle Kingdom 11?
Yes. He went forward and then he did backward. Remember? Like, both sides of the neck. Shit. He just murdered him. We're like, oh, shit. I remember that watching Wrestle Kingdom 11. That'd be my first real exposure to...
New Japan?
No. I already had some exposure to New Japan thanks to Access Television.
Okay.
But that was the first time I watched a 4-hour pay-per-view. and it just escalated. Escalated. I was like, whoa.
That was a really good
pay-per-view. I was like,
this was a really good fucking pay-per-view.
I mean, it just, every match, like, even the first matches were okay. A lot of tag matches. I realized that. There was a Battle Royal. I'm like, oh, I got to see Billy Gunn. I got to see big old Scott Norton. I haven't seen Scott Norton in
Didn't Cody make
20 years.
Didn't Cody make his debut at Wrestle Kingdom 11? Going up against Juice Robinson?
Against Juicy. Yeah, against Juice Robinson, bro.
I mean, for me, like, the matches that stood out that are memorable for me as far as the Wrestle Kingdom 11 are Shibata versus Goto, of course.
Damn.
God damn it.
Naito
versus Tanahashi
was so damn good.
Takahashi versus Kushida, and of course,
oh my god,
that one was fucking good.
That shit was really good.
And of course, Okada versus Omega. The first
that match just fucking that grounded everybody. Just
I mean, that whole pay-per-view started it for me. That being fully invested into New Japan.
Yeah. After that, I'm like, holy shit, I gotta watch every one of these now.
Yeah.
And then what happens the next night? Suzuki attacks. The Suzuki Goon is back because it was gone for a while, and that was just mean as fuck. Yeah. Suzuki's he still scares me, dude. He still scares me. I don't know. That dude could really just rip me to shreds.
There's a supposed. I'm hoping they haven't done that matchup between Nagata and Suzuki yet, because I know it's.
Oh, that might have happened, dude. That might have happened. I think that might have. I'm still building it. That might have happened when Evil fought Takahashi. Which I didn't get to watch. Did you watch it?
No, I don't think. No, I didn't watch it.
We know what was going to happen, but I'm pretty sure the match was good. I would assume it would be good.
Mm-hmm. I mean, hell.
Takahashi, just the ticking time bomb himself is he the future of New Japan?
Well, there's a lot of guys.
I mean, this is my thing about New Japan right now. I mean, it's the pandemic, but you're very understaffed. So there's only so many moving parts you have, which is why I understand why they made Evil the champ. Right? Mm-hmm. It's like that's a big shakeup. It makes it very interesting. You even got a lot of fans of it. There's fans of it because you know what I mean. That Evil shirt is kind of fucking cool. I don't know what it's called. I don't know if it says Evil Club or Darkness. This is Darkness Club, right? Darkness Club, like something like that. But it's kind of cool. But I'm like, I guess Gato. God damn it, you know what I mean? He wants to sell his T-shirts, bro.
It is what it is.
Damn.
Strikeout. Matt, it's.
Hey, 6-2, 6th inning.
6-2, man. That's good.
They're putting in that work, dude. That's Ace baseball right now. It's awesome, man. It's very consistent. Yeah. It's great. Just keep it up. Anything else from the Lucha world you want to speak about? Like I said, AEW Dark is awesome just because of all the different talent they're bringing us.
What's his face? Serpentico, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Like, I want to see he's
wrestled, dude. See him. Dark. Don't you watch Dark?
But yeah, I watch Dark.
Did you watch him versus Scorpio?
Scorpio, I think so.
Who's it pull it about? Scorpio's guy puts people down though.
I want to see.
You got to see him fight some of the. He's fighting Cody.
I still want to see. I still want to see MJF versus Jungle Boy
again.
Yeah, they just that first match that I saw from him was like that.
I mean, they're in a trio, which is fine, but Jungle Boy needs to move on his singles eventually. Mm-hmm. I mean, Scorpio Sky came first, so that's cool.
He gets he's getting better and better.
And he's a baby still, brother. Oh my god, he's like what 22, 3 maybe tops.
Yeah,
like Marco Stuntz. Marco Stuntz is another great talent. I can't wait to see him and Kenny go at it toe to toe.
Oh, that's right.
Because I know they would have an incredible bout, man. I'm pretty sure Kenny will have a lot of fun with Marco, dude. Yeah. His size and everything, he'll be able to work that, sell big. You know what I mean? Make Marco look like a fucking animal. You know what I mean? It's good. I mean, Marco Stunt is very entertaining. That he just throws caution to the wind. And I mean, for a smaller dude, the amount of impact he's taken, bro, he gets thrown the fuck around.
Wasn't it him and Nick in that one match where they do a Canadian Destroyer off the second
off of people,
onto people, onto that bundle of
yes. I mean, it was like, what the hell? Oh my god!
There's a lot of funny moments from AEW.
Yes, great moments.
Lance Archer when he just fucking when he goes on that rampage in that clip, he beats the shit out of
the hell out, or he comes out from backstage already whooping on somebody,
and he just throws that one dude on top of the ceiling.
Okay, yes, that segment where he attacked the locker room, and not only that, but he scoop slams somebody head first into a garbage can. All you hear is, ba-doom, the impact, and the dude's feet do this. Like, dude, He had nowhere to go. You're landing on your neck. But
that's fucking great.
It was enough that he came in there and just started whooping dudes up. The second he threw the guy through the ceiling, and the way he landed, so chueco, was some of the funniest shit ever. We lost our shit. There was you can't recover from that. That was it. That was the funniest goddamn segment that week on freaking Dynamite. Archer is, you know what? He works. He's working for me. I can't hate on him.
Yeah.
I've seen him in other matches where he's kind of like, I think he worked a lot of his shit out in New Japan though. His match versus Ospreay was fucking cool. Mm-hmm. Him and Ospreay, worked a damn good bout and made Ospreay. He's a tough son of a bitch though, bro. Despite whatever hashtag movement happened,
whatever bullshit is going on.
I'm not going to get into that, but that fucking
Ospreay kind of fucked up on
he did
on that part. Yeah.
I mean, allegedly, right? Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know how to work that one, but I know that the wrestling world got shaken up heavily by that.
Yep.
Oh, a lot of people. A lot of heads rolled. A lot of heads were rolling.
Yeah.
But I mean, dude, Archer, I can work with. I can fox with him. I'll fox. You know what I mean? They'll all fox together. He works, dude. I don't know how that dude still does the walking rope moonsault for a guy who's kind of gumpy like him. You know what I mean? And it works. It works. It fucking works. He loves to be in the camera. He's got that face. He's got a great look.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It works for him. Jake the Snake. I like seeing Jake the Snake just kind of come out and do his thing. I like now that when Archer just starts whooping on people, Jake the Snake's like, hey, calm down, like trying to stop him.
Yeah.
What I miss is Jake doing the talking. I miss him on the mic. Because his shit got really intense and really dark.
Hey.
Jake the Snake.
Hey. A good matchup here.
What do you got?
Lance Archer versus Brian Cage. Jake Roberts cutting a promo on Taz, and let's see how that will go. How that will manifest itself.
Oh damn! Attitude versus attitude.
Yes.
Whoa. Yeah,
that would be
that
good.
Is a good
that
one.
Would be good.
Because neither boy's gonna want to back down. That would be a bout. That's a bout made. That's a bout made for Lucha Underground, dude.
I would look forward to seeing that.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh wow, look at that.
Wow, Dusty Baker is in Oakland A. Shit.
Was he playing then? I guess so, huh?
Yeah, he played over various of the teams.
He was big in SF, no?
Yep. As a manager, I believe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, if you want to go fantasy booking, that would be a one.
Okay, that'll work. I think that'll work because look at AEW's monster list. They had none in the beginning. A lot of smaller guys, and there was a podcast where JR where he's talking. I forgot who was talking to him, but he's talking about I recognize what we got and the size we do and don't have. He goes, well, that's why when we get big dudes and we're still trying to acquire some of these larger gentlemen, you make that work. You know what I mean? You make them these big staples, and then you have your guys either helping them out or they help out the talent by, now you have a bigger threat around.
Right.
You know what I mean? Lucha Underground, I think, was very similar, where you only had certain big guys. You had Matanza, who's not the tallest dude, but he's one of the widest motherfuckers ever. He's so big. Mil Muertes was considered one of their monsters. You had Brian Cage, another one. Then eventually Strong was there. Jake Hager. He was tall as shit. Goodness sake, he made Drago look like a midget, bro. But those were kind of their big monster dudes. Right. Oh, and then, what was his name? Vibura.
You mean Luchasaurus.
By the way, in season 4 of Lucha Underground, he gets murdered. They chop his head off. It's fucking amazing. He gets his head cut off by Taya and Johnny Mundo. Oh, shit. And the Worldwide Underground.
Yeah. What was that? With
Jack Evans from the Heavens.
Johnny Mundo, Jake Evans, PJ Black.
Taya.
Was it just
Taya, and then there was their little what's it called? They would just kick him around. Their lackey, Ricky Mundo.
Oh yeah.
Ricky Mundo. Eventually, he gets an evil possessed black doll that only he can hear. That makes him murder a few people backstage. Oh, Lucha Underground. How we miss you. That's all right. Hey, you're mad.
He's not coming back for 5th season, I assume.
No, hell no. I think that thing's done forever. And apparently getting out of that contract was horrendous.
Yeah.
Because they screwed over a lot of people trying to say, you can't be on TV or anything else. You're booked to our show, which guarantees you at least 2 shows a year. 2 shows a year.
Yeah.
And I was just listening to Sonny Kiss on the Jericho podcast. He's like, you only made like $4,000 from them? A year? Like, whoa.
All from
because
Lucha?
if they don't use you, you know what I mean, like or whatever, you know.
4,000, like total.
Because they weren't doing anything. How long were they filming? Remember they would film everything like in 2 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, that's true.
A bunch of shows, bam, 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 bam. Like, you know what I mean? And the whole season was filmed in no time.
Damn.
They filmed like several hours. You know what I mean? Probably had multiple matches. You were working, but I mean, it was like probably working any other really busy weekend or whatever for a pro wrestler, especially if it was Mania weekend. You know how that thing worked. Pro wrestlers, that's even regular, just like indie wrestlers. Like apparently that was a big payday for people, just because and wherever you remember how WrestleCon moved around wherever Mania was.
Right.
Man, WrestleCon was huge, man. They were making so much money that weekend.
I was just thinking, one name from Lucha Underground that'll fit just perfectly in AEW.
Well, we already got several.
Yeah.
Right? You got a few there. Daga. I want to see Daga. Daga's a great talent, man.
Aerostar would be fucking cool to see.
That would be cool. He's smaller dude.
I
hope he's still moving pretty well.
Those guys.
Drago, I don't see him too much anymore.
Those Aerostar, Drago, Dragon Azteca, are they in?
Ray Horus.
Still in?
Ray Horus is doing independent stuff.
Oh, okay.
So I was watching him. Like last year wrestle still. All those shows he went to in San Jose, he was there for those and stuff like that. So cool dude. Got to meet him. Got his autograph. You guys got to take a picture with him.
Yeah.
Good old Ray Horus. He's cool, dude.
It's like with this whole pandemic, it's hard to say like which are the matches of the year so far. Like for what,
because they're putting together a lot of different matches that we probably expected to see. But
number one still stands as Naito finally winning the big one at Wrestle Kingdom against Okada.
Oh yeah, that weekend was fantastic.
It was
Okada versus Ibushi was really
good. Versus Ibushi, I thought was a little bit better, but in terms of like the story that they were telling,
between Naito and that feel good moment.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But hell, like Ibushi just going murder face Ibushi on Okada and just palming him and then hitting him for real when he gets to the floor.
Yes.
Like damn,
God, the beatdown.
Yeah.
Okada, man, he'll take that beatdown, brother. That's why he's gonna go down.
I mean, what else can we? What other ones for me? The matches that the Young Bucks
for this year,
the Young Bucks versus Hangman and Kenny Omega.
That match
was Revolution, right?
Revolution.
AEW. That was great.
Off the fucking hook.
That was fucking great.
Ridiculous. Oh, I'm gonna say I think it was Omega versus Pac. Was that this year?
Oh, the 30-minute Iron Man match.
Yes.
AEW.
Oh my god,
that was good.
They murdered each other.
It was.
They whooped. Okay, like for example, you want to talk about Best Bout Machine? His matches with Pac got escalated to a better place, and man, Pac.
One spot.
I missed Triángulo de la Muerte. That didn't even get to flourish, man.
I'm not entirely sure.
Get him, Dusty.
Oh shit!
Hey! I'm gonna write this down.
There was one spot.
That umpire's about to pull a gun, bro, when it's all over. I'm telling you.
There was one spot where it was Pac that just suplexed Kenny onto the mat.
Yeah,
and his back
because he gave him the Emerald Fusion out the ring into the mat,
and then Kenny landed just flat on his like pop.
The impact was so loud.
That was very horrendous.
He gave him it was basically an Emerald Fusion from the ring apron to the ground to the outside of the ring, and it was so loud, man. Oh. There was a lot of fucking damage going on.
There was still some great matches that went around. Not just in New Japan, but in AEW, even in WWE as well, or in NXT specifically. Like in NXT, like the triple threat match between Charlotte, Io Shirai, and Rhea Ripley for the NXT Women's title.
Yes.
That one was fucking good.
Fantastic.
The finish was it was kind of rough to look at, but that's only because Io Shirai did the moonsault while Charlotte was performing the A figure leg lock or something like that.
Okay, on somebody fast. So she landed on
the figure 8 lock, and then Rhea Ripley was just taking it, and then Io Shirai performs a moonsault, but she landed right on top. It looked like it landed right on top of Rhea Ripley's head. That's how the finish. That's how the match ended.
She pinned her that way.
Yeah.
Ooh, and she landed on the head.
It was a cool. It was. Cool, but like it was a finish that they could have worked on, but it was rough to see.
Fair enough.
I'm sure
the big one.
Match, obviously,
no. I have to though. But the big one being, of course, was it Adam Cole?
Adam Cole versus Keith Lee for the North American title or for both championships.
And he became double champ. Big story. Big feel-good story there.
Yeah, definitely.
But now, you know what? NXT's been doing their thing. Like, one thing that really didn't impress me is when they had their parking lot match. It was Adam Cole versus Velveteen Dream, who I fucking love. Who I think also got in trouble. But
yeah, he did get in trouble. I forgot what it was for, but like
inappropriate pictures to a minor.
Yeah.
You know how that works. Well, allegedly.
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't know anything. It's just you hear everything offline. Who knows if it's true or not?
Yeah.
I don't want to slander the man. You know what I mean? Right. What a talent. Oh, what's it called? That's a Purple Rain. Purple Rain. Yeah, we went to go watch him in San Jose State. What a show that was, man.
Yeah, that was.
We got to see Shinsuke, right? We got to see Joe.
Asuka.
We got to see Asuka. Perfect 10. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. I mean, it was a fun show.
Yeah.
It was a fun show. Austin Aries came out there and cut a promo because I broke my eye hole. Remember that? He broke his eye socket. I broke my eye hole, so I got to be out for a while. Like, boo! Everybody's just booing. Austin Aries made a lot of noise during that time.
We can't... WWE, as much as... they've had their bads this year, and they've really haven't done such a great job at, as far as the whole pandemic. I feel like AEW has been doing a better job.
A lot of haters, though. I know that. A lot of haters.
That's true, yeah.
But I mean, hey, and everybody's trying to do their best. WWE not testing their workers kind of seems like
that was really a big. That was a big.
Very negligent.
Yeah, that was a big. that you guys.
Like I figured all the major sports teams are doing the same. Testing your boys, making sure if you're in town, quarantine them to their hotel for those 3 days while they play the series, and then test them every morning or temperature, whatever. Play your games, and then they get tested again when they get to the next. Like real look quick. At AEW, man.
Yeah,
they're on top of it.
Yeah. Or even like right now, like I'll keep it short, sweet. But like my girlfriend, who she was chosen to go test the workers over at the Coliseum for the A's.
Oh, really?
She hasn't tested the players, but she's tested the staff members who are working in the back behind the scenes and so on.
Shit, look at that.
So that's. I mean, they're keeping precaution. And. I'm just saying it as an example, but like, WWE
didn't apparently.
They did not apparently do that, and that's where they messed up very badly, very roughly.
Vince McMahon was just walking around putting his lips up to everybody's forehead, like, "No, you don't have fever.
Overcome the coronavirus.
Put that bitch in a suplex."
That's
ankle lock that goddamn COVID-19.
It's such good shit, man.
Tap that virus out.
Oh man, but I mean, WWE they've had their stinkers, but they've even had good matches. Just
what the cure is for COVID? Just get Brock Lesnar to F5 you. He lay on the ground, knocked out. Hey, he knocked the shit out of you.
One match?
The COVID out of
one match, I would say that was very hyped. That I didn't like the way it was hyped up, but it was still a very excellent match. Not the first match, but the second one is Edge versus Randy Orton. They had an excellent match. It's just the way they hyped it up as like the greatest match ever.
They got to
just like why?
Because that's all they got left.
Yeah.
With that being said, I think we got to wrap this up. But we're gonna wrap it up on an awesome note by saying because it happened during the whole pandemic, Undertaker's officially done.
Yeah.
And what a fucking stellar career. He should have done it sooner, in my opinion. But who am I to say? Just because there were certain matches, I'm like, bro, no way. Like
you could have just ridden off into the sunset.
Right off into the sunset on a high note, man. Yeah. Like not to say you sucked the last couple times it came out, but it's like you can see, like, dude, there's no need for you to put your body through this damage. You've done proven yourself already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why fall into one more gimmick match that's gonna be like, it's okay. It's just, I mean, if you need the payday, great. Fuck it, take it. You're Undertaker, brother.
He's already going down for me as possibly the greatest WWE / star.
That's
people. I know people feel that Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart.
That's just my opinion, but fuck Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels is one of the greatest of all time. You just don't like his gimmick so much.
Tobacco.
We have our dislikes as well.
Triple H was talking about that food's cross eyes, like, you know what I mean?
At the WWE Hall of Fame, man.
Triple H
just ripped into him. He ripped into
boy,
Shawn.
Which was great. It was hilarious.
Oh, my God. But hell, aside from on that note, let's
so basically this is just an idea of what our show is going to be like, or how our LostCast is going to work. Although I do want to get into something like what we did today, maybe watch some baseball and just us, our reaction, analyzing the game, and maybe just a couple innings. You know what I mean?
A couple.
Analyzing a couple matches,
a couple nicknames that we have.
Yes, we
for
do.
certain players.
El Chapo y el Chapo. We also I want to analyze some wrestling matches with you for sure.
Ooh, which ones?
They're
so fucking money.
No, there's a lot. There's a lot of stuff I want to watch with you. That's just it's unbelievable. Like why have I never seen this before? And then there's going to be movies I would like to analyze. Like I literally want to watch all versions of Superman 1 and 2 with you,
right?
So we can analyze those. Go back to the originals, just because they're very significantly different. For those fans out there who know, there's the Donner cut, then there's the Salt Kinds or whatever it is, and Donner cut eventually came out, which. Great version.
Came out 20 years.
But it's
20 years later.
It's very.
Shorter. It's shorter.
It's a little bit, but I mean, it's a trip the way it works, and some of the things that I understand why they would have changed it because some of this stuff is like Lois Lane se pasó de verga. Like you know, she went too far in a couple of scenes. Like whoa,
right? You
can't show that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's neat stuff, man. I dig it a lot. I like his cut. There's certain parts of it I'm like, all right, I kind of like this better. It takes some dumb bullshit out the way.
Yeah.
It cuts out the Niagara Falls scenes where in the cheesy hotel room with the cheesy jokes and some of the weird elements, like the way Lois finds out he's Superman is when he trips over a rock. Or, the carpet, he falls into the fire. Oh my God, Clark! He goes, oh, okay, Lois. Oh, okay. It's like Clark Kent. Like Superman wouldn't have tripped over that. He would have dragged the bear carpet because he's so powerful. It's like he wanted it to happen, but it looked really corny. And in this one, in the Donner cut, Lois Lane just figures it out because she's a fucking smart reporter.
He said again. Or they hit him again.
Laser.
Laser.
Hey, calm down. We're not going to get a fight. He's just mad. Pissed. How are you going to hit him twice already? Hey, Catcher. Just chill. Catcher's trying to calm him down. Laser. No, nothing.
Ándale.
You got to see? Yeah, calm down, boys. Calm down. It's pandemic. You know, I'm just gonna go this way. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna.
He's trying to be cool. He's trying to be cool.
Hey, bro. Hey, yeah. Hey, twinkle, twinkle, baby. Twinkle, twinkle. But on that note, let's go A's. Bob Melvin's getting up there, getting ready to step up for his boy.
Yep.
I mean, you don't want to be hit twice in the game, right? Let's see how bad this was.
That was at the. About the same spot that it was
right on the
first
two.
Time. Yeah.
Right on the two. Like, bro, come on, man, for real. The umpire knew. He's like, okay. What happened? We got a fight now.
Oh, okay.
Whoa. Time out. Let's click the volume on here because this is bad.
Oh, the catcher.
This is getting bad. We got us a fight.
Woo. Oh shit.
Okay, somebody's surrounded over here. Okay, calm down.
What happened?
Calm down, brother.
Was it Ramon?
I want to see the replay.
Was it Laser? Ramon?
Laser, don't do this to yourself, brother. See, this is gonna give Moy fuel. If it's Razor's fault,
add fuel to the fire.
It's gonna be his fault. I dig it.
Our cousin Moy, who's not really a big fan of Ramon Laureano,
but he loves the A's.
Yes.
That's why it's a big mistake, right?
Correct.
We're trying to end this on a positive one, and now it ends in a fight.
This happens.
Now it ends in a fight.
Who started it, though?
I want to see replays. I don't know if we're going to get them now, but...
I think it was Laureano.
Yeah, I think he charged. It ended up in the Astros area. Who went over there?
Well, the umpires are going to have to sift through this a little bit.
Okay. And with that being said, go Oakland, go A's. Go Laser! Go ahead. Go back to the dugout. They'll find you. Yeah. Let the umpires figure this out. Bro, I literally thought the gun was going to come out. I'm telling you. Here we go. Oh, he kept talking. Where did he come from all of a sudden?
He provoked him.
Why?
He provoked him.
And then he got wrapped up by the whole team, bro.
He provoked him.
He did. See? You better get out of there. You got to get out of there. Like, get off our guy. Get off our guy. Vete la verga, güey. Vámonos, güey.
A's may be without a player for a while.
Shit.
He hit nobody, but he did charge, and then he got choked out.
He's probably going to get suspended a couple games.
Yep, that sucks. You need Laureano.
Yep.
All right, now that did not help us. I can see where Moy's coming from. God damn it, Moy! Laureano might have just fucked up. But with that being said, thank you guys for anybody who's going to be checking this out, man. We really appreciate it. We want to do more shit for you.
Very soon we'll keep doing this sort of formula that we just did, you know.
LP, El Perdido over here with TT Tony. We're in the titties camp, baby.
We went to DC Comics, DC Fandom. What's going to be happening? We talked some wrestling.
Talk a little bullshit.
Yeah, we got a good hour and 10 minutes in. So
you know what? Hey, thanks for tuning in, just for hanging out for the LostCast episode 1. It's in the bag, baby.
Yep.
And we'll fucking talk later.
And on that note, I'm Titty Tony.
El Perdido, Ernie P.
We'll see you guys later. We'll talk to you later.
Keep it live, bitches.